Holy cow! Welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures, and welcome to today, and welcome to sports history events that have happened. And today is, well, an anniversary. You know what? I'm getting old because it just feels like this happened just yesterday. But no, it's been 25 years. Can't believe it's been that long. Now, I'm going to tell you something that not a lot of people know. In my younger years, especially up until 1998, even in 2001, which was actually last year I had a seizure, I was actually a big-time NASCAR fan. I actually watched the whole seasons. I would sit down and watch every race. And you know, I somewhat still have a lot of memorial, however you say it, of Dale Earnhardt stuff I collected over the years, but that's a different story I can't really get into, so I don't have that stuff anymore, which is an unfortunate circumstance. I won't get into that, but anyway, and also in 3 days will be the anniversary of Dale Sr.'s death at Daytona, which has been 22 years, which I can't believe that it's been that long ago. And I might even share some stories on that, what my recollection of that is. And I also believe that's the day that NASCAR died. I do believe that. Now, Dale Earnhardt was synonymous with Daytona 500. It's almost eerie when you think about it. Is his career struggles? He couldn't get that one win at Daytona. He always had something go wrong with his car, whether it was a blown tire on the last lap, his engine blowing on the last lap, or running out of fuel on the last lap. It was always something with Daytona, which is ironic what happened in 98 and what happened in 2001. But you know what? I don't want to talk about 2001 so much. But 1998, he was still looking for that elusive Daytona 500 win. Now, Daytona is the one race. It's the most prestigious race of the season. It's the one race that every driver wants. It's the Super Bowl of NASCAR, and it's the opening race of the year. And most drivers feel like their career, even if they win 7 championships, like Dale Earnhardt had done, he already done it all in NASCAR, but he was missing that elusive Daytona 500 win. And it's sort of funny when you think about it, that in the fall race of Daytona, he had a lot of wins. So he dominated at Daytona, but he couldn't get that first one. That one in February. It eluded him. And most NASCAR drivers will tell you their career is not complete without a Daytona 500 win. And there's a lot of champions that never won at Daytona 500, like Tony Stewart. He never could get that elusive win. And it's a small list of drivers that have won championships or championship and Daytona 500. It's a small list. It's not a very big list because Daytona 500, it's only once a year and it's in February. And Dale Earnhardt just couldn't get that elusive win. And in 1998, 25 years ago, I was sitting at home watching Daytona 500 like I did every year. And in 1998, I just had my birthday in December, so I was 21 years old. And ironically, I still had my teeth then. Anyway, and so I was watching that race, and I didn't really think Dale Earnhardt would win, but he had a lucky penny. He got from some fan, and he put that penny and on the hood and inside of his car, and he sort of put Scotch tape on it, and that penny was his good luck penny. Now, Dale Earnhardt, unlike a lot of drivers today, he was respected, even though he was the Intimidator. He was respected. So when he won the Daytona 500, something you won't see probably ever again is every owner was out there, every driver, every crew chief, whatever it may be, all was there in the field to shake as Dell Sr. went by and they shook hands with Dell Sr. Yes, I recall a lot of this, what happened, because I watched this race, I don't know how many times. I've watched it a lot. I mean a whole lot. And you know, Mike Joy, who's still alive, and he's going to be making his 44th Daytona 500 call. He had what I believe to be the call of his career in the 1998 Daytona 500. I think it's one of his best calls, if not the best. And he said, where is it? I wrote it down. Oh yeah, 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will come to the caution flag to win the Daytona 500. And I think it's one of the best moments from Daytona 500. Maybe the only one that really comes close is like 6 years after this Daytona 500 is when Dale Sr.'s son, Dale Jr., won the Daytona 500. That's the only Daytona that even the Daytona 500 that even comes remotely close to the one in 1998. And I can't believe today is 25 years ago that Dale Sr. won his one and only Daytona 500 race. I just can't believe it's been that long. I mean, I remember watching this event live. I mean, it was just a remarkable race. And, you know, if anything, at least watch the ending of it. It was an amazing race, and 25 years. Can't believe it's been that long. That's all, folks.